Much of the country gears up to celebrate Independence Day on July 4th. Rhode Island is marking its own bold decision made 250 years ago today, May 4th.
Yeah, when the tiny collection of villages and towns told the king it wasn't subject to his rule anymore. Beating the other colonies to the punch is NBC 10's Abby Buttacavoli.
I'm in Providence at 150 Benefit Street, the old Rhode Island State House, where the Act of Renunciation was signed.
And entirely departing from the duties and character of a good king, instead of protecting, is endeavoring to destroy the good people of this colony and all of the United Colonies.
Powerful words, defiant, written and read before America was even a nation. Editor of the Journal of the American Revolution, Don Haggist, takes us back in time.
In 1756, there was a law passed that says if you become a government official in Rhode Island, take any official post, part of what you have to do is swear an oath of allegiance to the king.
King George III then had an obligation to protect his people, so Rhode Islanders swore allegiance for protection. But then decades of tensions built when the British Parliament decided to raise taxes on the colonies.
The issue with the colonies is not the fact that Parliament wants to raise taxes, it's that they're trying to impose taxes without representation.
Something that didn't sit well with the colonists.
You're not creating laws that are consistent with the laws you've already created for our colonies, and we got a problem with that.
That led to rebellion and war in Massachusetts. By the spring of 1776, tensions with Britain had reached a breaking point.
By 1776, people in Rhode Island are looking and saying, gee, we got this law that says we have to declare allegiance to the king. This doesn't make sense anymore.
So on May 4th, 1776, Rhode Island lawmakers made history, passing an Act of Renunciation, declaring independence from the king.
He has sent armies to America not to protect the people, but to harm the people. Now that's the colonial point of view. And so we don't owe him allegiance anymore.
It was a bold step by a colony already known for its independent streak. Founded by Roger Williams on principles of religious freedom and self-governance, Rhode Island had long resisted outside control. In the same independent spirit, Rhode Island became the first to officially renounce allegiance to the crown, 2 months before the Declaration of Independence was signed.
Which was an important step for others to say, hey, yeah, we can do that.
Today, that moment is remembered as Rhode Island Independence Day, a date sometimes overshadowed by July 4th, but deeply rooted in local pride.
It was a very progressive place, and it's wonderful to study these various facets of history that have been carried on.
So before there was a United States, there was a small little colony willing to stand alone for its freedom. For Amazing America 250 New England Pride, I'm Abby Buttacavoli.